Getting to know Nutrien today. Don't have to travel that far from home. Catching up with Ian Carmicheal. Firstly, welcome.
Thank you, Paul.
We're here at the offices here of Nutrien in Bendigo, and it's a big organisation. This is a big building. It's got plenty going on here, that's for sure.
There's a bit happens here. Yeah, we cover all aspects of the agribusiness, from insurance right through to real estate, plus stock and station, livestock, merchandise, wool, finance. That'll do, and agronomic services.
One thing I will say for a lot of the horse people out there, huge range of electrical fence stuff and everything else like that for the horses. I reckon a lot of people wouldn't think to come here to buy any of that sort of stuff. There is plenty of merchandise here as well that is suitable for farms, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty strong merchandising structure we've got. The business, I suppose, we haven't really promoted the hobby farm aspect as far as the company goes. We've probably been more agribusiness orientated, but yeah, there's plenty of options here.
You were the manager.
Yes.
You've taken a little bit of a backward role now, just recently happened, but that's actually going to thrust you further forward into getting to know Nutrien with the upcoming sale on April 10 and 11. You're actually going to be a little bit of the on the grounds man for Victoria, looking after a lot of the issues coming up in Victoria.
I hope there's no issues, number one, let's correct that one. But yeah, after 38 years of management structure, I've just decided to relinquish that HR compliance and management role and service my top end customers, and a couple other projects we've company got going forward. We're going to help that, and plus with the COVID introduction and the restrictions placed on that are sort of probably going to try and help Mark with the Victorian side of it, and make sure that we run a successful sale.
It's all geared up around running a successful sale, and it keeps growing. What Mark and the crew behind the scenes are doing, they keep improving and improving. You're part of that. A lot of people will be watching, they'll be saying, so we've got the bloke that manages the Nutrien's a business here in Bendigo. What's he know about harness racing? You've been in harness racing as long as I have. Anyway, I can remember being a kid at Ronnie Pocock's, and you were around the scene back then. You've been around for a long, long time, haven't you?
Paul, I didn't think we'd go back to that drive at Echuca, but yeah, we'll digress from that. But you've come a long way since then too. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be involved with the industry, I suppose, for 40 years. I like to buy and sell a horse, race a few, enjoy the industry. I've been fortunate enough to be involved with some pretty good trainers. Firstly, Don Guy, Ron Pocock, Chris Alford for a little while, and David Aiken, who I still consider probably one of the leading trainers in Australia, and a few horses in New South Wales with Amanda Turnbull, so yeah. And
that's one of the key components, and that's what I wanted to try and get out of you, is that you, one, understand how Nutrien works, you also understand how harness racing works, and I suppose that's what Mark's hoping to get from you, is that marrying up and the middleman as far as trying to instill confidence into the people you're dealing with as far as the horses go, and also then be able to relay it back to Mark. Yeah,
the success of this venture is a sale, and our profession is sales, customer service, number one. If we haven't got a customer, and that customer both entitles the vendor and the purchaser, and then we go down to company compliance and results, and also support for the industry.
Yep, absolutely, and that is key, and that's what Nutrien are about. I mean, they've just had the biggest ag sale. It was just ridiculous, over $10 million turnover at that auction. So they know how to run auctions, but the harness racing component is a different world. Some of the harness racing guys, some of the guys watching this, we are a little bit of a different beast. We can be a little bit tricky to deal with, can't we?
Yeah, I think with harness racing, collectively a good bunch of people.
Yep.
Excellent people. I'd probably say the only negative I have with harness racing is that we probably promote the negatives more than we do the positives, and I don't know whether that's a jealousy thing or something like that, but instead of promoting it and being positive, we sort of highlight a few of the negatives that are going on, and hopefully the Nutrien step into the Standardbred auction system is going to be a positive for the industry and a positive for everyone involved.
It's going to be a positive. On Campbell's comments, I don't do negatives. I'm very anti. I think we can surround ourselves with enough negatives. There's no problems there at all. If people want to get in touch with you and talk about the upcoming sale, how's the best way to do that? Contact this branch here.
Email, ian.carmicheal@nutrien.com.au, or my mobile, 0428 510 232.
I'll whack them underneath on a banner anyway, so people can get those and get in touch with you. And it's just key, isn't it, to building what Nutrien are about, is just keep building and building a profile in harness racing.
That's the ambition, is to develop and promote and be successful. And our customers will ride on that success, and the customers are both the vendor and the purchaser.
Right. We can go now to being a seller as well. Mm-hmm. You got one in the sale?
Yeah, matter of fact, I have. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah. Probably it's not about self-promotion, but yeah, lot 124, filly by Betting Line.
Out of Quick Comment?
Out of Quick Comment, yeah.
Yeah, and the family just keep leaving winners. It's a proven family.
Yeah, it's been lucky enough to be a good family, and she's only had one miss, I think.
Yeah.
And waiting on a little art speak. He'll be a 3-year-old now that Cole Holloway's got to hit the track, so hopefully for him she goes well.
Yeah, very good. You enjoy the breeding side of it? Like I said, you've been in the game for a while, you seem to enjoy the breeding side of it?
Yeah, to a degree. I don't want to get too engulfed in it. 1 or 2 mares will do me. I was trapped with Quick Jet, and she looks like being a bit of a winner. I tried to move her on. I'm not a great passion for holding horses, and because she ran about 18 seconds, I think I might have backed her about 15 of those straight out. She wasn't my favourite, but she looks like she's going to tick a box still as a broodmare. She's left a couple of straight up go pretty nice. One
of the better looking 2-year-olds of last season. I can't think of his name. I know it's High. Highly Invincible. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Adam Kelly's got him. Anyone that sees him on the racetrack, it is related to Quick Comment distantly.
Yeah. It's Quick Jet's Quick Jet is Quick Comment's first foal. First foal, yeah, and he's just a rock star. I saw him I saw him up close at Kilmore one day, and I was like, wow, he even looks better in the flesh than he does on the TV. Yeah, Hayley Lang prepares my horses, and just can't fault the job she does. And she gives him a tick, so if Hayley gave him a tick, I was quite happy to ride along with that. But yeah, I hadn't seen him much, but at the sales, he was an impressive type, and he sold pretty well. The Nutrien Equine yearling sale is on April 10 and 11, but it will be pretty much running from the Wednesday right through. It's going to be a bit of a gala week, and it's going to be well promoted and all the rest. We want people to get down there. Any vendors that are trying to, not sure of stuff, get in touch with Ian. Phone number's under the bottom there again. Anyone that's wanting to buy, make sure you're registered. It's one of the key things we want people to do as well, isn't it? Get online and make sure they're registered well and truly in advance. Don't leave it to the last week. That's probably the only change in the format, is that we need people to be fully prepared to come and purchase. Yep. And it's a pretty simple process, and we'll try and assist them as much as they can. Yep. to be ready and set to go. Ian Carmicheal, thank you very much, mate. As I said, anyone wants to get in touch with him, wants to find out some questions, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate your time. Thanks, Paul.